Number one, Austin Hunter from Spruce Grove. From Melrose, number 2, Darius Crandall. From Beaumont, number 3, Wesley Eats. From Lindsay number 4, Damian Bertrand. From St. Joseph, number 5, Dylan Morrell.
Don't use it. Don't use it.
From Lillian Osborne, number 6,
Tell them not to worry about it.
From H.A. and Summerlake, number 7, Jason Martin. From Melrose and St. Albert, number 8, Ryan Kovac. From Austin O'Brien and number 9, Christopher Mattiello. From Beaumont, number 10, Jackson Lee. From St. Joseph, number 11, Alex Heemstra. From Austin O'Brien, number 12, Zayden Ward. From Hollywood, number 15, Nicholas Hill. From Lillian Osborne, number 17, Jack Kenny. From Austin O'Brien, number 20, Benjamin Chandler. From St. Joseph, number 21, Thomas Lee. From Notre Dame, number 22, Tony Sierra. From Harry Ely, number 24, Sarius Riley Wilson. From Spruce Grove, number 5, Paul. From Elizabeth, number 27, Marquez Moreno. From Holy Rose, number 32, Jason Zidar. From Lindsay Gerber, number 33, Brayden Robinson. From Melrose and St. Albert, number 34, Santiago Moreno. From Holy Rose, Lloyd number 42, David Benjamin. From Spruce Grove, number 44, Wayne Murphy. From Sturgeon, number 35, James Morrison. From McNally, number 50, Bryce Campbell. From Austin O'Brien, number 52, Andrew Atchbottom. From Spruce Grove, number 54, Logan Mark. From our Bronson, number 59, Blaine Robertson. From Cold Lake, number 56, Ryder Scanny.
Grab these ones, and then you
From
can have
Salisbury, number 57, Cole Fraser. From Melrose and Sullivan, number 60, Hayes Berry. From Hawkins, number 64, James Carr. From Austin O'Brien, number 66, Benjamin Chervikoff. From St. Albert, number 77, Ryan Sotsky. From Melrose and St. Albert, number 80, Michael Placenko. From St. Francis Xavier, number 82, Edward Davies. From Hunting Hills, number 88, Jackson Sharp. From Stratford, number 92, Hugh Nega. From Melrose and St. Albert, number 95, Nathan Delon. And from Bethany Central, number 99, Nathan Thompson.
Gotta get used to the sway a little bit. It's a little bit of a trip.
And now, in Team South. Starting with Jason James Olsen. From Notre Dame, Calgary, Eric Lobo. From Cochrane, number 3, Stevenson.
Senior bowl.
We did
provincials. I'm so used to saying
Julian Harry. From Bow Valley, number 6, Nicholas Neeson. From Joanne Calgary, number 7, Jamal Adams. From Crescent Heights in Calgary, number 8, Marcus Williams. From Notre Dame, Calgary, Devin Jang. From E.B. Starling, Calgary, number 10, Gavin Weiss. From Cochrane, number 11, Jacob McPike. From Holy Trinity Academy, number 12, Lynn. From Lord Beaverbrook, number 15, Austin Lowe. From Crescent Heights in Calgary, number 17, Daniel Segura. From Minnesota, number 20, Ira Hozak. From Crescent Heights in Calgary, number 11, Adam Smith. From McCoy, Minnesota, number 22, David Thompson. From W.S. Cross, From Calgary, 35, James. From Crescent Heights, Calgary, 27, James McCallum. From Notre Dame, Calgary, 42, Avery Church. From Crescent Heights, Calgary, Eric Bader. From Lord Beaver, Calgary, 44, Thomas Rivera. From Cochrane, 2, Bennett Cobb. From Leicester, Pearson, Calgary, 24, Edward. From Cochrane, 45, Jacob Cottle. From Notre Dame, Calgary, Daniel Hickey. From Sherman, 52, Stephen Kidd. From Brooks, 54, Tyler Stein. From All Saints, Calgary, from Centennial, Phil Lindgren, 56, Vincent Tito. From William Everhard, 57, Lucas Stoll. From Chestermere, 60, Keaton Cole. From Raymond, 2, Jared Pearson. From Notre Dame, Calgary, 65, Giuseppe Snell. From Cochrane, 77, Ben Evans. From Holy Trinity Academy, 80, Katie McCullough. From Holy Trinity Academy, number 82, Ray Jasinski. From Notre Dame, Calgary, Bill Hurley. From Central Memorial, Calgary, 2, Bryce Miller. From Notre Dame, Calgary, 5, and from Calgary, number 99, Justin Head coach Scott Lee, on the South Coaching Staff.
So, I coached a lot of these kids U16.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we have please rise if you can for the playing of our national anthem.
It is the Alberta Bowl from Shouldice Athletic Park in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Connor Toffin joined by Derek Bruckenier on this IC Live Procast. Derek, it's 9 a.m., it's January 5th, and it's time for some football. Couldn't be a better place to be.
I agree with you. I think I say this every time we get together. There's no better day than football. It's been a great day.
So,
a little chilly outside, though.
Yeah, a little chilly outside. It is room temp inside, as you would about expect. One story coming into the game today is with this game being at 9 a.m., Team South, Team North. Obviously, Team South, they got some players traveling in, but Team North, they got some players coming in from a little further as well.
Yeah, it's a long trip, and 9 a.m., I mean, no one's really used to getting up in the morning playing 9 o'clock in the morning, but I'm sure they went to bed early and got themselves ready. But, I mean, like I said, what's better than waking up and playing a football game?
That is what they're playing for today. This event's been going on since 1990. That is the Arnold Anger Cup. And Derek, this is a game that through the years has taken so much meaning to so many players that not only to kind of be a big highlight in their high school days, but also presenting a bit of an opportunity for the future. We've seen a lot of names from this game go on to play in junior football, youth sports football, as well as professional.
Yeah, I think that's what this game is all about, showcasing the talent in the province, putting the best kids out there and giving them an opportunity to go to the next level and continue playing football. Like you said, you know, all these grade 12s, they worked really hard. We got a lot of kids here that, you know, went the Football Alberta way, the, you know, Selects way, whatever way they went, and their journey has brought them here. And, you know, the animosity between the North and the South, they both want to win this football game. You know, you got the, you know, all the way from the Stamps, the Elks, the Flames, the Oilers. There's a little animosity between the North and South here in Alberta, and it's a fun way for these kids to finish off their football careers.
Now, one of the interesting things I always find about this game is, you know, we have so many all-stars out on the field. Even though these guys haven't practiced together, they've each had 5 practices each, about 10 hours as a team together. But a lot of the times, you know, you expect 10 hours out of a football team. I mean, you as a coach. I don't think a lot of teams would look that good after 10 hours. Usually these two teams do, just because there's so much talent out on the field. Just looking through the rosters, we can't really highlight any 1 or 2 players in specific like we sometimes can. There's just so much talent littered on the field today.
Yeah, and I think that's coming with the coaching staffs. We got 2 really good coaching staffs here to try to gel these kids, and I think the main thing is to kind of simplify the offenses a little bit, put in basic schemes for the kids to learn really quick. Like you said, 10 hours is not a long time. You know, we're looking at the North. You know, they say they want to run some RPOs and stretch the field up the vertical and do some pre-snap stuff. That I'm really interested to see how that works, because, you know, are the kids ready for the cadences and the, you know, the tempo and the movement and whatnot. So it'll be interesting to see. But, you know, they're all-stars. They've been playing football for a long time, and I'm sure they'll be able to come together.
These games can always take on very different identities. But overall, these two teams very evenly balanced. There's never a clear favorite coming in. Overall, since 1990, the South with 17 wins, the North with 15 wins. There was 1 tie and a lot of close games involved as well, although the last 2 have not been. 23, the North won 30-13. Last year, the South won 32-2, but before that, we got a string of 1-score games, some tight ones, and it looks like Team South is going to be receiving the football first.
Yeah, the interesting thing is now we're in the Dome. We're in early January. They moved the game to January to help the kids get a little bit more exposure for the universities, and obviously the junior teams that are picking up kids that never got that opportunity right away. And, you know, we're in the Dome. We don't have uprights. So that's going to be a big factor, especially with the uprights at the start of the end zone in Canadian football. Now they're not there. So I'm getting in the red zone. I'm running a lot of mesh. I'm running a lot of crossers because that goal post isn't there. And that'll open some things up on offense. We might go for a short kick here.
It is a short kick. And Team South comes down with it. Jesse James Olsen there to recover. Pretty good short kick overall. And, you know, Derek, not too bad field position here for Team South at the 45, but Team North does prevent the return.
Yeah, that's great. Great starting field position at the 45-yard line. And hey, like we said, these coaches want to win too. Like the animosity in the North and South, starting off with a short kick, trying to catch, you know, the South by surprise. I like it.
Starting the game at quarterback for Team South, Julian Harries from the Ernest Manning Griffins, 6'3", 185. They'll go to the ground and is stopped in the backfield. Team North wins first down. Handoff was to Aaron Obo. It'll go for a loss of 1.
Yeah, I think we're going to say Aaron Obo's name a lot. He is one heck of a football player. He's probably one of the best running backs in the province. He's a stud. And I think they're going to try to get him the ball a lot. But, you know, we're probably going to have a little sloppy start here. The first quarter is going to be, you know, everyone's just trying to get in their rhythm.
Harry's going to have to go to the air. Harry's pressured right away. It's a sack. Team North into the backfield. Nicholas Hill.
Yeah, they went with a little halfback blitz there. If you saw that at the bottom of your screen, Team North is very, very aggressive. I don't think you'd ever see really much halfback blitzes in the first drive in an all-star game. You know, the Senior Bowl brings that out, some coaches. That's a great call. Caught him right in the bootleg.
defensive coordinator today for Team North is Daryl Drodson. Very, very experienced football coach. Trying to confuse that offense, sends some pressure there, tries to create confusion.
And here you got the Team South. They got 2 guys up by the kicker. We could have some onside guys. Oh, they motion them up now. Just a little trickery from the South.
Hozak to punt it away for Team South. Really good leg on this kid. Gets a good one off here, fielded at the 35 by Team North. Return just outside the 50, and the return from Marquez Moreno will give Team North some good field position to start their offense.
Now the dome kind of takes things a little bit away from that. That's a really good return. That's a 45-yard kick. That's a fantastic kick. If the South can do that consistently, they got probably a 68% chance of winning. That kicking game in the Canadian football, 3 downs, you need a kicker.
Yeah, we always talk about it, and we're well aware that, you get a kicker that can punt it 40 yards like that. That's a difference that you'll see throughout the game at this high school level.
Absolutely. That sack kind of moved the South back a little bit and gave the North.
Wesley Neitzel start at quarterback. Quick screen pass to Dylan Morin. Breaks a tackle and down at the South 51. Gain of 9.
It's a great job of Dylan following his blockers. Just did a wide receiver screen here, a 2-man wide receiver screen. He goes, gets the corner. That's a great block there. And then look, he just waits for that tackle to come out. Yeah, the linemen are kind of looking over their shoulder. They need to just go upfield. They're probably kind of a little nervous. Good job by Dylan Morin. Great kid, committed to U of A. I got to coach him at the U16 level in Football Alberta. U of A is getting a great kid.
Second down and 1. They'll fake the handoff. Quick pass over the middle. They got a man. It's Darius Crandall into the end zone, 51 yards and a touchdown, Team North.
Darius Crandall's probably the best wide receiver in the whole province. He is the man over at Belrose, and they watch a little RPO action here. Quarterback's going to put that ball in, pull it, and sling it right to him. Little glance route, that's what we call behind that linebacker. A little glance route behind him. When the linebacker steps up, quarterback pulls it and rips it to him.
Well, we knew we were going to say his name a lot today. He went for over 1,000 yards at Belrose, 21 touchdowns. He is the son of former CFL quarterback Marcus Crandall. He's got 51 yards already in this football game and a touchdown into the end zone.
Yeah, he's got the athlete blood in him, if you'd like to say.
Extra point is up and good. As you see, we got some drop down uprights today. No problem there for Norena.
Yeah, they said they're going to run a lot of RPOs, and if you look at the run pass option, it's really hard to implement. But I think the North has a little bit of. You can see here the quarterback puts that ball, and he's reading the linebacker. There's no linebacker in that hole, right? So now he runs that slant route behind where that linebacker's supposed to be, and it's an easy completion, and see you later.
Yeah, I think 2nd and 1 there. Everyone, including myself, was expecting run.
Well, they pulled those linebackers up to fill all those holes. They were expecting some sort of a run, and no one dropped back into that spot. It's really hard to implement that type of system when you only have 10 hours of practice, but the advantage goes to the North with having so many Belrose athletes and them running the same system that they did in high school.
Another onside kick, some trickeration, but this one's not going to go the 10 yards. So Team North will pick it up to prevent a return. This is going to be really good starting field position for Team South.
Well, the coaches said they're going to come out aggressive, and that's what they're doing. 2 short kicks in a row.
Did want to mention before the touchdown, these coaches, they go all year round. Head coach for Team North is Zach Wilkie. He's also calling the plays today. It's his 1-year wedding anniversary today.
North, first down South.
Well, there's our ref, Mike. So it's his 1-year wedding anniversary today. So he wanted us to give a shout out to his wife, Maddie, which of course we can do that for you here on this Procast.
Shout out to all the football wives out there that put up with us.
There was a flag on the snap, pass completed to the 45. It's the wives of these coaches, it's the parents of the kids on the field today. Football just never stops.
Football never stops. I mean, if you ask my wife, she will say the exact same thing. Football never stops. But look at the crowd. We got a great crowd in here in the Dome.
Yeah, good showing.
Yeah, people, all the parents and grandparents and uncles and brothers and sisters. This is fantastic. You never really expect this on January 5th up in Calgary.
We'll get the call.
Offside. Defense number 32. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Yeah, they got 5 yards on the play, but they're going to take that penalty probably 100% of the time so they can get a 1st and 5.
So better start on this drive. All ready for Team South. They'll pitch it to Obo. He's met in the backfield. Once again, no room. It was Devin Bajima from the Holy Rosary Raiders.
Yeah, they're running a little toss to the field. No one really sealed the edge. They couldn't get out there. Really came in unblocked. So it puts them in 2nd and 12. That's a tough situation for the South.
See if Team North brings more pressure here. They'll blitz 5. They go back to Obo. That's a lateral
that's a fumble.
pass.
That's a fumble.
And Team North is on the football. Recovered by Jace Zidar, also from the Holy Rosary Raiders. It'll be Team North football from the South 51.
Yeah, so they're having a problem blocking that edge rusher, so they tried to swing it out to him. But again, he gets out there too quick. Ball's behind Obo, and I don't think Obo realized that was a fumble. It was behind him.
Not sure if he would have had a chance to get there anyways. And Team South offense just off to a tough start here. Team North, this is where they scored from last time on that 2nd and 1. A 51-yard pass to Darius Crandall. They're hoping to do it again.
Now here comes motion to the field.
They'll go to the air once again. Quick swing out to the right side. That is Dylan Morin. They'll find him on the screen again. First one went for a gain of 9. This one 11 to the 40.
Yeah, a quick little wide receiver screen. They started the last drive with it. They faked the outside zone to the boundary, flip it up to the field. Look at those quick feet. He's so light on his feet, little spin move. Very hard to take down. Up there with St. Joe's, they had a great season this year. A lot of good coaches up there.
Fresh set of 6 for Wesley Neitz. Booting out to the right. Looking towards Crandall. Throws it there, and it was tipped.
If you watch on this replay here, this is what the South needs to do. When they're going to roll this quarterback out, see how they double this edge here? They get those 2 guys right on the edge to give him the space to roll out to his right. Now he's got some time. He can run. He can throw. He's thinking about it. South has really struggled with that the last 2 drives. They're letting those edge rushers come up and put so much pressure on their quarterback and their tailback. Just got to seal that edge and give the quarterback some time.
2nd and 10. It was noted in our pregame notes that this is likely 3-down territory here for Team North. So a couple downs here to possibly work with.
And the North's got one-on-one with Dylan Moore in here to the left, just below your screen.
Snap count. Looks like it got Team South to jump. That was in our pregame notes as well. So far, this game plan is being executed by Team North to absolute perfection. We'll see, though, if that offensive line moved first. Obviously, they'll talk it over here.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be on the defense here.
Offside. Defense number 99. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down.
So that'll bring up a 2nd and 5 now to the 35.
Joseph Merchuk. He's their one technique from Croxford. Big boy. He can really plug those A-gaps.
Neitz, only 1 incompletion so far, is going to go to the air once again. Looking over the middle, now left, finds Crandall. Sorry, that was Morin. Like you said, one-on-one coverage last time. Looks like he might have had it again out at the 30, 1st down.
Yeah, they flipped quads to the field, so they had 4 wide receivers out to the right. They had Morin one-on-one in the backside, and they took advantage of that. Just a little quick little hook to the sidelines. He's going to go up and get that. He's got really quick feet. He runs really great routes. I mean, he's got 3 catches for 30 yards. He's just moving the chains himself. Same thing, got quads to the field here, one-on-one with Morin on the backside.
Neats. He's going to go to Morin again. Another good throw leads Morin to the ground. Picks up about half the yardage on first down.
Yeah, the quarterback there, he kind of threw it like a baseball. His front knee locked on him, and the ball kind of dives right down into the ground because he's trying to put too much on, and he saw him wide open.
If you're going to miss, though, miss low.
You're right.
It's been a good start for Wesley Neats so far. Had it in our notes. Consistent, has lots of composure, and throws a good ball. Not a true running quarterback, but enough athleticism, as we've already seen, to make some plays. He's been getting the ball out quickly today. It's worked well. They'll look to Crandall. Crandall, the catch, makes one miss and falls forward. He will have a first down, I believe. No official signal yet. Maybe closer than I first thought. No, they do have a first down. Good hands there by Crandall.
Yeah, the North's just doing a really quick little scheme here. All hooks. Same thing, quads to the field, single covers to the boundary. The South has got a little cover 2 look on them. They're rotating over, so they'll have 2 high safeties on them. And, yeah, they're just picking around the pot, sitting in the zone.
Looks like another one-on-one for Dylan Moore and some space there as well. They're going to go to the air, to the end zone.
Yeah, that's Dawson
Touchdown.
Hunter.
Dawson Hunter, the 6'5" wide receiver from the Spruce Grove Panthers.
Yeah, they just went him on a corner route. They got one-on-one man coverage there. And, oh, yeah. What a beautiful pass. I mean, you're 6'5". He threw it right to the cone. There is no way the defender can go in and swat it down or attack it. He went up. Team North old lineman there, they're loving it. They're dancing. They're having a good time.
That's James Carr having a good time from the Paul Kane Blues. He's 6'5" as well. He's on O-line. A little more normal. 6'5" wide receiver. A little tougher to cover. Extra point from Norena is up and right to the middle, I should say.
You know, what's really neat for me here is, you know, Dawson Hunter and Dylan Warren, they were on the U16 team. I got to coach them, as you know, with wide receivers, and you know, now we're out here watching them at grade 12 and doing the things that they're doing. It's kind of neat. Like, look at that, toe tapping. I mean, if I'm a university coach, how am I not looking at a 6'5", 200-pound receiver that can toe tap like that?
He is a Halliburton winner in the Carr division. Highly recruited guy, has several U Sport offers. Just a dominant athlete out of Spruce Grove. Yeah, 6'5".
Yeah,
and the ability to control your body like that.
You can't teach 6'5".
Not for me. So Team North to kick it off once again. Last 2 were onside kicks.
Now, I'm not a betting man, but I think he's going to probably kick it short.
Looks like Team South is ready for it. Obo and McCullough are back to return if Team North does decide to kick it there. Last time it was actually Ethan Thompson, a defensive lineman, on a bit of a trick play that kicked it off. And it went a bit short. Team North makes a late substitution. Got a bit of a delay here.
Oh,
might be an equipment issue.
It's either equipment or
blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hozak does have a good leg. Or sorry, this is Norena.
Oh, that's a beautiful
Another one
kick.
is
That's 10 yards too.
Beautiful to the sideline, and Team North is on the football.
Oh, that kick was gorgeous.
It was recovered by Zidar. He got that fumble on that last drive.
He did. Look at how high this is. This is, I think it lands at 12 yards. Look at that. Oh, right in the breadbasket. He dropped it.
Good job there by Christopher Mettello from the Austin O'Brien Crusaders as well. See when that contact comes.
Yeah, that's
close,
really good at him.
But right on time.
Yeah, he can hit him. He doesn't have to wait for him. It's not like a pass interference at all. He can put his hands on him and push him. Yeah, Christopher really made that happen.
So Team North with it at the 53. Up by 14 already. Team South needs a stop. Here's a handoff. It will go for 6.
Yeah, a little jet sweep action to Darius Crandall. He's going to take some guys with him. You can see the linebacker shift, that middle linebacker. Oh, I got to come back. I got to fill that hole, and there's the lineman right there. That was a great job. Great call.
That was Thomas Barrett from the Notre Dame Cougars.
Little jet sweep counter. They said they're going to run a lot of counter, move a lot of linemen, pull a lot of guys.
Neat's going to go back to the air. Quick screen pass out to the right side. This is Ben Chandra, met at the line of scrimmage, but able to work his way forward for a gain of a couple. It'll be 3rd and 2. Probably going to see Team North go for it here.
Yeah, that's what the coach was saying. He's going to go for it at any 3rd and short if he passes half. So they've got all the momentum in the world right now. So I don't see why they wouldn't go for it.
Team South is going to have a tough time today. Chandra, 6'6". Plays receiver, tight end. Going to be playing for the Edmonton Huskies in due time. We'll go with a handoff. Quick run down the right side. Lowering the shoulders is Thomas Barrett. He'll pick it up for the first down.
Yeah, they came right back with the misdirection to the Crandall. Slide him right back in with a counter. I mean, all the South has to do is settle in, really. These type of games, anything can happen. I mean, there's 3 more quarters to go. Like, the South just needs to kind of settle in, get a stop. You know they're going to go for it for 3rd down, so get a stop, get some momentum going, get some first downs, and try to score.
From the 44. Another handoff to Barrett. Some room down the right side. Makes one miss and gets to the 35.
We got Kevin Smith on the tackle. There's a little inside power from the pistol, and he bumps it to the outside, breaks a couple tackles there, and there's Kevin Smith coming in to finish it off. That was a great tackle by Kevin Smith. He's a little high, but he was able to take him down.
Team North staying ahead of the chains. Pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And we got some early movement here. Flags on the plate. Team South jumped earlier. We'll see if this time Team North might have moved first.
Procedure. Offense number 55, 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down.
I'm actually impressed with Team North. With their cadences, their freeze calls, they're going on 2. You know, they haven't really had a lot of time to work on that. And I mean, this is the only first time they went offside, so they have been pretty disciplined till now.
That'll put it back to a 2nd and 7. Once again, likely in 3-down territory here. Team South hoping for a stop. Neat's going to go to the air. Quick look left. They fake the screen and throw it to Chandra inside the 25. First down, Team North. Gain of about 16.
Yep, so same thing, just a little glance route right behind that wide receiver. You can see, I didn't get the number, but the blue helmet came through. Slant route right behind him. That's where Team North wants to attack, and they've been doing a really good job at getting the ball there. I mean, like you said, like, you got Chandra, 6'6". Even down here, you got Edward Davies, 6'3". You know, Dawson Hunter, 6'5". And then obviously you got to worry about Darius Crandall.
Another handoff for Barrett. Little seam down the right side. Picks up some yardage up to the 20, just inside the 20, we'll say the 19. 2nd and 5. Now they're starting to balance that quick passing attack with the run game as well.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Now they're just going to start pounding it, slow the game down, wear Team South out. They're just trying to pound those open gaps in the inside, and then they're going to get, eventually what they'll do is they'll come back outside, and they'll probably give Crandall a jet sweep here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to get inside the 10 and Crandall gets a jet sweep.
Crandall's in the backfield this time with Barrett. They'll fake it to Crandall, go to Barrett. This time he's met in the backfield. First man there was Abu Meshrek from the WH Croxford Cavaliers. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Yeah, they call that a spinner counter. As you see, the quarterback kind of spins around, trying to make it look like he's the ball's trying to make it look like the defense doesn't know where the ball is. Baker Thompson sniffed that one out for the loss.
Team North going to go for it on third down, last play of the first quarter. Quick look to the right, some pressure, taken down. Sacked from Benjamin Inglis from the Cochrane Cobras. Team South needed a stop, and they get one. Team North was knocking on the door.
Right there at the top of your screen. Okay, the tackle doesn't get off, get back enough. The running back can't help him. Good job. And like we said, on third down, just needs that stop so we can flip that field.
Team South staying alive. It's 14-0 Team North after the first.
Down, feeling the pulse and every check the rhythm, feel the vibe, beats dropping hard, making heads collide, bass thumping loud, shaking up the street. Every step I take, moving to the beat, lightning fast, I'm breaking it down, feeling the pulse and every sound, never miss a step, always on the move. The beat's my partner, we groove as 1, 2. I close my eyes and let the music flow in this crazy world.
We are back inside the Shouldice Dome. Team North, Team South. He just came up with a big stop. Benjamin Inglis with the sack on a 3rd and 7. And Team South will start the second quarter with the football. It's an offense that, they haven't really had the chance to get going yet, Derek.
No, they haven't, but they might be able to get a chance here right now. They might take a shot. There's no safety over the middle of the field. The North is lined up straight man-to-man. You can see 24, the safety's in the thing. They're going to bring some pressure here. They're going to blitz.
Lining up 6 on the line. They'll bring all 6. Team South gets rid of it quickly. It's a completion of Marcus Williams out across the 30. Pick up a 5.
Yeah, that's a great job. Watch this. Get him the ball. Now number 10, he's one-on-one with him. He breaks this tackle. Number 6 can turn around and block for him. He's got tons of space because there's no one behind him. So that was really good job. And Marcus Williams, fantastic year at Crescent Heights. They won the Div 2 championship here in Calgary, and he was absolute stud for them.
Real good tackle there from Jackson Lynn. Another completion, this time out just short of the 35.
He actually had Marcus Williams on a corner route over to the top there too. So North is being really aggressive. They're going man-to-man with no safety over the middle of the field. You can see that. I bet you the South's going to here take a shot.
They're in 3rd and short, maybe about, I don't think that's a full yard, maybe about a half a yard short of the sticks on that one. Catch was made by Nicholas Mason.
That's my fault. I thought he got the first down.
Could be sneaker run territory here. They're going to go with the quarterback sneak. Harries plows forward, good push. And it looks to the naked eye like Team South has enough for a first down. Once again, 10 hours of practice or so. It's pretty well run.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, the quarterback keep, I think in Canadian football with those defensive linemen off the ball, that's a bad spot.
Where are they? Yeah, where are they putting that ball down? Inside the 35. They didn't move it up. Wonder, you never know whether that knee touches.
It looks like they're replaying third down. The quarterback might have took the ball before it was blown in. That does happen here in high school. You get a little excited, and you have a tendency of going under center. And
so we'll redo third down.
It's blown in. There
Harries gets pushed, and it looks like same play, same result. So no harm, no foul. I did notice. Take a look here if we get the replay, Derek. It looked like there might have been a bit of a hand in the back of the quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Sneaky.
You can't do that in high school and amateur football. You can do that in the NFL, but you can't do that in amateur football. So they got away with one there.
Get a look there. It's Abu Meshach. Just a little bit of a push. They'll get away with it here. Could be one of those that the refs might warn them about in a game like this.
Well, sometimes the...
Good run down the right side here on the handoff to Gavin Weiss.
Gavin Weiss took off like a rocket.
It's enough for a first down.
Look at that. Look at that hole, too. Those linemen like downfield. Look at that number 62, little pancake right there. Jaron Pearson from Raymond Commons, just pancaking guys. See, I think now the South is going to start playing some football here.
Offense just might have needed a little bit of time to get going. Harry's going to go to the air again. Quick look to the right on the out route across the 50.
Yeah, that's Marcus Williams again.
Not a huge pickup, but just staying ahead of the chains. They'll get 4.
Just something nice and quick little out slant route, little out slant combo. Get the ball to your athletes and let them make a play. And I think that's what the South is starting to do. And the North is being super aggressive. They're still in man-to-man with no safety over the middle.
Harry's
There's the shot.
Taking a deep shot, one-on-one for Williams. He was well covered. It was Cole McCullough from the Parkland Panthers in coverage.
I was waiting for the deep ball. Usually when you see man-to-man like that and defensive backs are only 5 yards off the receivers, that's when the coaches kind of get a little aggressive and start throwing the ball down the field.
So drive will last just under 3 minutes for Team South. Looks like the punting unit is out. Hozak to boot it away. Dangerous man on the return for Team North. Looks like Darius Crandall awaiting the football. Hozak, low line drive punt. Going to take a bit of a Team North bounce here, back towards the 25.
Oh,
Apologies, that's not Crandall, that's Moreno makes one miss.
I don't think that was no yards. That might have been a block from behind.
Out to the 31 for now. Could have been a no yards here. We'll check on the replay.
See, his hands on his back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Close.
Nope, they call him no yards.
We have no yards. South number 24, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Moreno, by the way, a dangerous returner as well, out of Emmy Lazert on the north side of Edmonton. So Team North will take it to the 36. They're 2 for 3 so far on drives, resulting in touchdowns. Last time they got inside the red zone, just couldn't quite convert. Quick screen pass out to the right side. Zayden Ward with his first touch of the game. He's taken down in the backfield. Big tackle there for Bennett Foth from the Cochrane Cobras.
Yeah, we saw Bennett play a couple weeks ago there in that, or a couple months ago in that championship, the Rocky View Championship. Yeah, he was making lots of tackles. He can really pursue the ball. He can track it down. He's probably one of the best tacklers on the team.
So that'll set Team North into a second and long position they haven't been in too much today. Neat's going to have to go to the air. They do have flags on the snap here. It's the third time this game. We know there's going to be some snap count stuff going on from the team in green. It looks like this time it'll go against them.
Yeah, the team in green jumped
Illegal
offside.
procedure, 64, 5-yard penalty, repeat second down.
You see what they're trying to do again. They're going to go back to the quads to the field. They have 4 wide receivers here at the top of your screen. Single coverage at the bottom. You can see the South. They're going to take 2 guys over there, take away that one-on-one matchup. Second and long here. We'll probably see Darius Crandall getting his number called.
Keep an eye on him. He's in the slot at the bottom of your screen, pretty much right on top of that number 30. They're going to hand it off this time to Barrett. Maybe looking to catch Team South by surprise. It was David Gilherm in on the tackle.
They ran another RPO, and the read was hand the ball off. So they couldn't get that glance route, the backside that they were looking at. You see the quarterback's eyes were downfield. So hand the ball off because you have the numbers in the box. So that's just the way the read was. Just trying to hit Crandall on that glance route behind that linebacker like they did early.
So Team North going to have to punt for the first time today. That Team South defense starting to settle in a little bit here.
Yeah, the ever dangerous Aaron Obo is back to return.
Ethan Thompson, who also played D-line today, out to punt. Decent hang time on this one. Bounces at about the 45. Obo picks it up off of one bounce, makes a man miss, and there In support was Nicholas Hill from Holy Rosary to make the tackle.
I didn't think he expected the ball to bounce right into his hand like that. It looked like he got a little shocked. Good pressure by the South there to try to block it. It kind of gave that bounce straight to him. He didn't want to get behind him, and then when he turned around, there's a number 33 there, Brian Robinson from Lindsay Thurber. Good pursuit.
Team South was able to pick up a couple first downs on their last drive. Harry's going to get flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right, has a man. It's complete to Austin Lowe. Tackled pretty much immediately. Not sure if that one even got back to the line of scrimmage. Lost
watch
a one.
Gavin Wise here. Look at this great blitz pickup. They blitzed off the edge. He came all the way across the block for him. You just can't teach that kind of stuff. Good job by Gavin Wise, number 10 there from EP Scarlet.
Tackle made by Brody Bursey from the Parkland Panthers. Going to go to the air here on 2nd and long. Pressure to the backfield. Taken down. Another sack for Team North.
Yeah, they're bringing the heat. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys coming. Unfortunately, Luke Storr didn't have help off the edge. He's over from William Aberhart. He's a really good old lineman, but he just couldn't get the pressure that time. He had no help from the tailback, and Jay Sadar from Holy Rosary got in there.
You know, not normal in high school football that we'll call a guy's name 4 times. He's making an early case for a player of the game here for Team North right now, if there's ever to be one on the defensive side.
Yeah, I agree with you. He is all over the field. He's making plays.
Good hang time on that boot, taken by Noreno. Might have a no yards here.
And I think that's the whole point of this football game right now. Like, you know, if you're coaching this game, you're out there, you're telling the kids, say, hey, listen, go play. This one could be your last time, or if you want to go play at that next level, then pin your ears back and go play. Don't worry about your mistakes. Just go play some football.
It's one of those games, you know, you got a lot of competitive athletes out on the field that will want to win and will go home disappointed if they don't win. That being said, not necessarily the purpose of this game.
Well, I think it depends on the athlete.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But you're right.
Neitz will stay in a quarterback. They will hand it off. First touch of the game for Alex Heemstra from the St. Joe's Celtics. Seen him in the Alberta Bowl. Had a pretty good showing there. His team lost, but a lot of those St. Joe's guys were fighting to the end, even when the score got to 2-3 possessions. Heemstra was one of those guys just fighting to the finish there. Good running back.
Yeah, they run that RPO glance route again. They saw linebacker drop off, so the read is to give the ball. Yeah, those St. Joe's guys, they know how to play some football. Not much to do all the way up in it's Grand Prairie, I believe.
They'll bring up the 2nd and 5. Quick look out to the left. Falls incomplete. We'll set up 3rd down, and we've already seen Team North going for these today.
Yeah, ball just took off on him. He had double out there. Just sailed. I think he was trying to run that crosser route to Hudson. He's another Belrose receiver who's 6'2", 175. This Edmonton team is pretty big.
Important 3rd and 5 here. Team South has come up with 2 straight stops. Looking for a 3rd. Neatz straight to the air. Out to the left, another incompletion. Coverage from Jacob McPike from the Cochrane Cobras. Cochrane guys littered all over this defense, making plays right now, and another stop for Team South.
Jace Martin's there, doesn't really set his feet properly, so he actually throws across his body. He's stepping his foot behind the receiver, so when the receiver's running to the sidelines, he's now got to stretch across his body, and that's why the ball didn't get there. He's a very accurate quarterback when he sets his feet, but I think he just tried to get it out a little too quick, and the ball kind of just sailed on him.
Handoff. Bit of space there for Gavin Weiss, able to fall forward.
Yeah, they got to get Gavin Weiss going here a little bit just to get some momentum going. He was EP Scarlet kid. He actually coached against them this year, and he was very hard to stop. He had a great Div 2 year. He's a big kid, 6'2", 185 for a tailback. I think he can go to the next level. He can play tailback, H-back, maybe even a tight end or slot back position. He's very versatile, and he's a very strong runner.
Yeah, 6'2", 185. Quick look out to the right, gonna fall incomplete. They were looking for Jamal Adams.
Yeah, I would like to see Jamal Adams attack that football. It was low in front of him. He's got to go get it. They blitzed the halfback, so they had a little hammer blitz off to the field. He's got to go attack that ball. He can't just wait for it.
Wondering if he thought that might have been intended for Devin Zhang.
Could have been. From this angle, it looked like it was going out to him, but it could have been. Either way, when that ball gets out there in front of you, you got to go get it.
Team North comes up with another stop. It'll be a 3rd and 4. See if Team South has any tricks in the playbook here.
Yeah, Devin Zhang, Aaron Obo, they got a good combination there from Notre Dame. Nice
Moreno
kick.
back to return. This is a good kick. Takes a Team South bounce. Fielded by Moreno at the 25. Trying to find some room along the sideline. Jukes jives, and he's pushed out at the 36.
Avery Church. There's a name that we used to say a lot when we did that Notre Dame Francis game. Watch what Avery Church here does on this return. There's
Number 32.
Punt. Yes, here's the punt. We get it right down the numbers. It's a perfect punt. Now watch him. Forces him back inside. Forces him. Look at that. Keeps him in front of him. He has nowhere to go. He's all by himself and keeps him to a 4-yard return. That is fantastic job by Avery Church. Try to force him back in where all the tacklers are. Staying in front of him the whole entire time. That's what you like to see in games like this.
Lots of time here still left for Team North. Last play before the 3-minute warning. Pass out to the left. It did go forward, intended for Dylan Morin, who wasn't ready for it.
Jace Martin's had a lot of room over here if he wanted to run. See number 50 right there. He was the only guy. I know he's not looking that way, but wow.
Apologies, by the way. That was Jace Martins into the game at quarterback on that last drive from the H.J. Cody Lakers. 6 feet tall, 180. 3-minute warning whistled in. Expecting a very similar style of offense out of Martins that we've seen from Neats. Martins, quick look to the right. It got tipped at the line of scrimmage. Might have been Abu Metrek who got a hand on it. Got some pressure right down that left side. It'll be a 2-and-out.
Yeah, this defense is really starting to play now. They came out a little slow, a little soft. Oh, great job getting your hands up right when the quarterback's going to throw the ball. Yeah, that was Joseph Merchuk there, number 99 from Croxford. He had the offside earlier. They moved him out to the 3-tech and made a fantastic play to get the ball back. Like I said, this defense is starting to roll. Now we got to get the offense going.
Ethan Thompson from Bev Facey out to punt it once again. High one, angled towards the sideline. Not going to be a return here. It'll be a difference of about 25 yards.
Ty Kohut.
A little more.
Look at this. Number 99, he blocked 2 guys. Ty Kohut, Belrose running back, 5'8", 150, taking on 5'10", 245, and another guy who was 230. That right there, being an up back on the punt team, is a very thankless job.
I don't want to do it. I like my job up here. Weiss makes one miss. Cuts to the left across the 50. He's got a pickup of 12 and a first down.
Here we go. If you can get Gavin Weiss going, it's going to open up the pass game a little bit more. See, they ran double slant too. That's why number 15 wasn't blocking, so they're running a little RPO action as well. Got one-on-one coverage here with Marcus Williams. I know he's a little small guy, but man, he's got wheels. There he is.
Williams Yeah, 5'7", doesn't look like it. Pickup of 12 on back-to-back plays, and another first down for Team South.
Yeah, he doesn't look like much, but he is Div 2 championship game. He's all over the field. He's making plays. Look at that. Sits down in the hole, knows he's going to get hit, holds on to the football. Great play.
You don't have to be 6'10" to be a good slot back.
This is true. There he is again.
Another one out to Williams. They just missed him. There was some pressure on the quarterback that disrupted that play, being brought by Christopher Matello.
Yeah, he's a big, solid linebacker. I think he's 2 bills.
Yeah, 200 right on the dot.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people might think that's not big, but when you're at the high school level, here's 5 down linemen, 6 down linemen. They're going to send the heat again.
Quick boot out of the pocket for Harry's. They were looking for Marcus Williams. It's incomplete.
Number 9, Devin Zhang. Yeah. Watch the seal. Watch Devin Zhang off the edge. Look at this. Oh, he got a little bit by the shoulder, but sealing the edge for the quarterback to get out there and roll out. We got to catch that. We got to get that first down. Look at me. Look at me. Now I'm starting it, eh? North versus South, right?
I guess we're pretty balanced.
Yeah.
Play-by-play guy, me from the north. Color commentary, you from the south.
Yeah. Started saying, we got to do this and we got to do that.
Harry's
Marcus
to the air. They're going to go forward on third. Harry's pressured. All sorts of pressure, and he's just got to get rid of the football. That one was going for a loss. And Harry's will just save the yardage for Team South. But a stop.
Yeah, his eyes brought him to the field. He had Marcus Williams on a wheel route in the backside, wide open. Oh, his eyes came off the receiver. If he had kept rolling out and just kept his eyes downfield, he had the receiver downfield. That's tough to do though when you're getting chased by 2 or 3 guys and it's third down. You're looking for something. You want to try to at least get that first down, and it's actually not bad. Throwing the ball away, not like giving the North more yardage on a sack.
It could have been a loss of 15 there.
Yeah, it could have been bad. And we won't know what the North's going to do as soon as they get cross half. They're going to go for it on third down. So.
Still 1:40 for Team North to work. Martins to the air, rolls out of the pocket. And we got flags on the play. Pass was intended for Moreno. And looks like he got pushed down as the football was coming towards him.
Yeah, this is a tough one. It looks like the quarterback is going to run, right? He's actually getting attempted to get blocked, and then the ball goes over top of his head. That's a tough one.
Looks like the feet might have got tangled there.
Yeah.
But it will be on the defense.
Now, if this was a real high school game, a lot of parents would have been yelling about that one. That definitely should not be a 15-yard penalty. But it is what it is.
Number 25 on the defense, 10-yard penalty.
Oh, it's only 10.
Tough one to tell. You can see the argument there for Team North.
Yeah.
Just that tanglement of the feet. You know, there's some levels of football where you have pass interference and accidental pass interference.
Well, the North could argue that there was lineman downfield or blocking downfield as well, so it's just a tough one.
Out to the left, jump ball. And it was intended for Crandall, but it's incomplete.
Now, I will say, in my experience, coaching sports, the referees have a different angle and a different view than we do, so not taking anything away from them, so please do not shoot me up here.
Not an easy job.
It is not an easy job, no.
Down on the field. These are some of the best we have in the province of Alberta tonight. You know, we always like to dissect those borderline calls. We get replays and
everyone's the armchair quarterback, right?
Martins to the air. Scanning over the middle. He'll find a guy underneath. It's Moreno. Makes one miss. Lowers the shoulder. But sticking right there with him was Jacob McPike. Stops him from a first down, but a gain of 9 will bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they ran a little mesh concept with some crossers. And, like I said, get the ball to your athletes right away. Look at this. Arm tackles are not going to take this kid down. Dylan Moran out there blocking for him. It's good to see the South starting to what they call gang tackling, where you see 2, 3, 4 guys on the ball, pursuing the ball, making the tackle.
3rd and 1, big play here with about 60 seconds to go in this first half. Handoff, going nowhere. Eric Beyer from the Crescent Heights Cowboys was right there.
Yeah, Carson Dillon from Central Memorial was there too. Oh, look at that. Both of them. All right, South. Right, now's your time. Your defense is keeping you in this game. Your defense is giving you a good position. It's time to put some points on the board.
Would love to break the goose egg going into the half. Looked like Team North might have been starting to run away with it early. Scored 2 touchdowns on their first 2 drive. Since then, we've been scoreless both ways. Nice reception across the 45 from Nicholas Mason. Team South getting some momentum. 51.5 seconds to go.
Yeah, Bow Valley Bobcat out in Canmore, I believe it is, isn't it? Good little receiver.
Clock running. Another look, and this one's going to go incomplete. They were looking for Mason once again.
Yeah, good route. He was open. Yeah, they're getting so much pressure in the backfield. They just gotta, quarterbacks just gotta stand in there and make those throws. I know it's tough. North is giving the receivers a lot of space here.
They'll blitz 5 again. Completion out to Marcus Williams. Steps back, trying to move forward now. Gets to the 35. They'll be a yard short of the first down.
That'll be 3rd and 2. I'm gonna call a timeout. Talk it over.
So what's allowed Team South to stay in this game? What are the adjustments they've made? They've gotten a few first downs as this first half has went on, and it feels like they're starting to move up a little bit.
Well, whatever Tommy Nitter's doing over there over the defense over from Cochrane, he's doing a really good job. They came out flat right out the gates. North jumped on them 14-0. But since then, I mean, that defense has been locked down. The North has really trouble moving the ball. They move the ball probably like 10, 15 yards each drive. So Tommy Nitter and that defense, they're getting the North off the field, and I think they're doing a good job with the field position. They're not starting down at the 20-yard line or the 30-yard line. They're starting midfield. And I think it's just the offense, and I think and this is what we all thought before the game started. They need to gel together. They need to work together. I don't think they expected the North to come out with 6-man pressures, so it kind of threw them off a little bit. But, you know, they're moving the ball now. They're getting some rhythm going. Now they just got to take this into the second half. They can put some points on here and kind of give the South a little juice coming in the second half.
They're 1 for 1 on quarterback sneaks today. They need just over a yard. This time they're going to hand it off, and they've got the first down and a little bit more. Bryce Hansen from the WH Croxford Cavaliers picks it up.
Yeah, here we go. First down inside the 30. And the South's going to take another timeout.
Team South does have some good kicking. I've seen Ira Hozak from the Medicine Hat Hawks kick before. Really long, leveragey kid. 6'3", 180 from a kicker. He plays safety as well. It might be in field goal range already here is what I'm getting at. Not easy field goal range, though, especially indoors.
Yeah, but then I think they're trying to score touchdowns here in a game like this. So there's 26 seconds left. Now the clock will stop on the first down, and they'll blow it in unless they're out of bounds or an incomplete pass. So I think what they're doing now is they're talking about, okay, hey, listen, if we complete a pass in here, right, we got to get to the ball really, really fast. We're not going to huddle anymore. We're going to call a play on line scrimmage, and we're going to go. Then we'll see what happens here. And obviously if it's 3rd and 10 or whatever, they'll probably kick a field goal. But I think they're going to try to get another first down or two here and try to score.
One of those situations maybe where 2 play calls are coming in from the sideline off this timeout.
Yeah, I think this is what you're doing. You're talking to the kids and telling them the situation and telling them the clock, saying, hey, if we do get that first down, we got to get to the line of scrimmage right away.
Team South just outside the red zone, trying to make it a one-score game. They're going deep over the middle. It is picked off. Now on the return, Jack Ketty from Lillian Osborne keeps Team South off the board.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I think the ball just kind of sailed on him right down the middle of the field. He threw it right to the safety. Yeah, I think they were just trying to put the ball in the end zone. I thought they had a little bit more time to run a couple plays there before they went to the end zone, but
Team North just littered with athletes. Of course, both teams are. They got some serious height. Ketty, 6'2" defensive back, making the play on that one. We got just over 17 seconds. See if Team North decides to do anything. They are just going to run it down the right side. Just got to keep a hold on that football right now. We'll get out to about the 20, 10 seconds to go.
yeah, just running a little counter. Maybe just try to not turn the ball over, run the clock out here and go into the half.
Clock is going to go to zeros. Will be the last play of the first half. Another run. Little bit of space. Nice spin move by Thomas Barrett. Gets to the 30, picks up a first down. That will bring an end to the first half.
Boys are starting to get a little chippy. That was David Gilheim, Notre Dame Pride. Oh yeah, he was getting held. That's why he's. Good half. Good football.
Good
Fun
first
football.
half. Fun football. Derek, it was. We've already talked about how Team South has kind of been able to work their way back into this game, but things still working pretty well offensively for Team North right now. What do they have to stick to? And, you know, it did stall a little bit. What might they have to change going into the second half?
Team North, I say you just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, eventually one of these runs are going to break. They run those counters there. I think they're going to see a little bit more jet sweep to set up that counter a little bit more. They kind of just ran the counter. So, you know, some of those linebackers in the South might just think that, okay, they're just running that guy back and they're going to come back the back way. So when they stay home, that jet sweep's going to be wide open. You know, the quarterback plays really good. I mean, look at the receivers. So I think if you're Team North, I think you can stay with your game plan. You're doing a really good job on defense with the six-man pressure. You know, with Team South, I mean, the defensive adjustments that they have made have been fantastic. And I think on offense, they just got to get a little bit rolling. I think we're going to see, I think the Declan kid there from the Holy Trinity Knights come in the second half, and maybe he can get something going from the quarterback perspective.
So we got about 9 minutes till the second half kicks off. Team North in control right now, 14-0 in the Alberta Bowl.
Yo, check the rhythm, feel the vibe, beats dropping hard, making heads collide, bass thumping loud, shaking up the street. Every step I take, moving to the beat, lightning fast, I'm breaking it down, feeling the pulse in every sound, never miss a step, always on the move. The beat's my partner, we groove as 1, 2. I close my eyes and let the music flow in this crazy world. It's the only thing I know. The rhythm.
Welcome back to Shouldice Athletic Park here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We are here for the Alberta Bowl. Connor Toffin and Derek Brockenier. Derek, really good first half. We've seen some really high-level football from both of these teams. So far, Team North up by 14, getting the better of Team South. But, you know, this Team South team has, let me look through some first half highlights. This is a 51-yard touchdown pass to Darius Crandall. We're about to see a long pass to Dawson Hunter. Those were the two touchdown scorers in that first half for Team North. But to kind of flip it onto the Team South side, they got a lot of experienced players, a lot of guys who have played some really high level in the Calgary League, the Rocky View League, and from Southern Alberta as well. And we started to see them claw back as we get a look at the Dawson Hunter touchdown.
Yeah, you know, you look at the Team South, you know, you got Notre Dame Pride, Holy Trinity Knights, Ernest Manning Griffins, Joan Cardinal, Crescent Heights, EP Scarlet, Cochrane Cobras, you know, Lord Beaverbrook, Medicine Hat Hawks, you know, McCole Colts, sorry, still early in the morning. Like, there's a lot of talent here on the South, and I just think they need to gel together here and realize it's only a two-score game. So it's not like the game's out of control or anything like that. And I know that, you know, we're here for the players and we're here for the exposure of the players and to get them noticed and to, you know, get them scholarships or get them off to, you know, junior football to the next level. But the players want to win, and, you know, the coaches want to win too. They have kind of like we were saying earlier, the North-South pride. So, yeah, I think they just need to settle in. Tommy Nitters did a great job on the South defense to slow this North team down a little bit after they started out strong. And now we just got to get the offense going. There it is. Hey, see, the North-South. I'm starting to say we again.
A lot of the guys that have flashed so far on that Team South defense have been from the Cochrane Cobras, right? We've seen Ben Inglis kind of pop off so far. He's had a couple of big plays. We've seen Bennett Foth making some tackles. How much of that would have to do with their familiarity with that Cochrane system that I'm expecting Tommy Nitters running on that defensive side?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the reason. I mean, you look at Team North, the same thing, right? You got a lot of Belrose kids on the team.
Yeah.
Like the Belrose coaches are calling the offense, so they came out a little bit smoother, on point, right? Hitting those glance routes like there's not like they didn't even practice it. So I think that kind of helps the South out as well, having those coaches there to help those kids out and run the same system. A lot of these kids are learning new systems, learning new terminology, so they need a little bit more than 10 hours. Maybe in the future, it'd be good to see them get a couple more hours, maybe do something pre-Christmas, and then maybe this weekend have a camp, and then next weekend run the Senior Bowl. I don't know, I'm just spitballing, but give them maybe another 10 hours of practice somehow, and then that way they can kind of settle in a little bit better.
I think we have seen both teams kind of fairly in unison so far. We were told, and obviously this happens pretty much every Alberta Bowl, it's a little bit of a simplified version of the playbook. That doesn't necessarily mean easy, though. We're not talking like, hey, you're going to run halfback dive and you're going to run, you know, slants with a couple flats on every play.
Yeah,
you know, even those aren't easy to run, but you're talking simplified versions of pretty complex playbooks when you're talking about the best players and the best coaches in Alberta.
Yeah, so like I think you just said it best. Like my simple might not be your simple, and your simple might not be my simple. So when the coaches are like, oh, we're going to do a simple version of this, those kids might not think it's so simple, and they might get a little confused with certain things. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what the halftime adjustments are. You know, they got a good time to sit down and talk about things and go over things, and the kids are probably asking lots of questions. So let's see what the second half brings us.
It's a two-possession game. Aaron Obo back to return for Team South. If the football gets there, we've seen plenty of onside kicks so far from Norena.
The South is returning again. They returned the first half.
It is underway. I believe you're right. This time it will bounce to Obo, taking it inside the 20. Obo, dangerous returner, dangerous running back. This time he'll be met just inside of his own 30.
That's Ethan Thompson, the defensive lineman down there making the tackle.
And punting today as well.
Yeah, Obo takes it. He's a nice kick outside the numbers there, forces him back inside to where all the tacklers are. He hit it. It looked like he really only needed one more block. He had four guys right in front of him.
Team South takes position at the 29. We do see Declan Lith from the Holy Trinity Knights come into the game today. Quick slant. They'll hit it. It is brought in by Austin Lowe. Good start for Team South and a first down.
Yeah, Declan Lith there with a little RPO action again. He pulls it, rips the slant route. Nice little read. The linebacker flew up like he was blitzing. Again, the North is still aggressive. They got 6 down linemen again. No safety over the middle of the field. They're going straight man to man.
Lith going to go to the air. Yeah. Intended for Marcus Williams, just out of his reach.
Yeah, quarterback there, he just gripped it and ripped it. A term we always like to say, you see something hot, you want to just get rid of it and throw it. You can see his shoulder level not being he's being a little off balance because he wants to catch it and throw it so fast. Just take that split second to set your feet, and he'll hit that all day long.
Lith, 6'3" from Holy Trinity Academy. Big arm on this kid, and we'll see it here. Looking down the right side, maybe a touch to the outside shoulder for Marcus Williams. Couldn't quite bring it in.
Yeah, a little flick of the wrist there, kind of sailed on him. Oh, Marcus Williams, he had a shot at it. Over the shoulder like a Willie Mays almost.
Would have been a beautiful catch there.
Fantastic.
I think right idea there by Lith, trying to hit the outside. Another Team North special teamer with either blood on the jersey or equipment issue. I think right idea there, Derek. Just outside shoulder, maybe just a little short on that one.
Right idea, yep. I think that the quarterback play is not only one of the hardest things to do in high school, but it's even harder in a game like this. You don't get many reps with, they got an onside guy right here, number 3, he's onside, he can go get that ball.
Kick is taken in the air by Moreno, makes one miss, working back to the left, and hustling back was Jacob Conaboy from Cochrane.
Like I was saying with the quarterback play, it's you don't get the reps, you don't get the timing with the receivers. One receiver's faster than the other guy, and it can throw your rhythm off just a little bit. A guy gets out on the out route a little bit quicker than you're used to, or a guy runs a hook a little bit slower than you're used to. So, yeah, the quarterbacks on both sides of the ball, they just got to settle down, set your feet, throw your ball, and just do what you always do.
Wesley Needs from the Beaumont Bandits. Back in at quarterback. Handoff. Nice move in the backfield to make a man miss as Ty Kohut from the Belrose Bulldogs picks up 6 all on his own.
That was Eric Bear. Got shook right out of his feet there. Nice little move. Avery Church, once again, getting in there, filling in, and making that tackle. Church has got to keep his head up. He had his head down there. That's one thing that we like to teach is keep your head up. Don't put your head down because that's where you can pinch your neck. And
whole playbook is open here for Team North. They will go to the air. Over the middle, reeling it in, is the 6'5" Dawson Hunter.
Now that's something really cool I like the North doing. I noticed this in the first half. Now they're putting Dawson Hunter in the middle. Now you got a 6'5" guy coming across the field. And making plays over top of the middle of the field. Usually your 6'5" guys, your X or your Z receiver out to the field. Like, showing that versatility of Dawson Hunter is awesome what the North is doing.
That's what you call a matchup nightmare.
I would say so. 6'5" on a 5'11" linebacker. And he's got Hunter right down the middle of the field.
Sweep going to Hunter. Reels it in inside the 20. And picked up a couple more, down just outside the 10.
You can see that coming right. He comes right in front of his guy right there and hits it right up the field. The safety's over on the hash mark. Had him beat. Little climb route. Looks like he's coming in to get the linebacker, and then boom, straight up the field.
Good throw by Wesley Needs as well, putting it on a dime.
With a 6-foot guy over the middle of the field, right?
From the 12. Team North looking to make it a 3-score game. It was tipped and nearly intercepted. That's the second time this game that Joseph Abu-Meshrek has gotten into the backfield and knocked a pass down. Number 99, 5'10" from the WH Croxford Cavaliers.
Oh.
Eric Bayer so close.
Yeah, Eric Bayer was right there, just off his fingertips. That would have been a great play. Little shout out to the Crescent Heights Cowboys. Morgan Fraser, really good coach over there. Div 2 champions this year. Oh, looked like an offside.
Going to the air, we do have whistles here. Sometimes on that offside, they'll let the play go, so we'll check this.
Yeah, it looked like he was a couple yards downfield.
Yeah, maybe offside on the offense here is what it's going to be.
Illegal procedure. Number 80. 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
He went just a little too fast. Yeah, he was already coming across the field. He was way early. And that's what we were talking about earlier when they want to do the cadences and go on 2 and switch all of those things up. Well, some of these kids aren't used to it.
Comes out to the 17.
Yeah, there's Dylan Morin right there in the back, one-on-one to the bottom of your field or bottom of your screen.
Neat. Looking outside, going for the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Team North. Edward Davies from the St. FX Rams.
Man, watch this quarterback. He had Crandall in front of him, but look how patient he is. He knows that no one's rushing him. Sets his feet. Oh, that's beautiful. That's Church trying to make the tackle. Again, he had his head down, and that's why he didn't make that tackle, didn't know where he was. And it's probably really early. I know it's early in the morning, but we've seen Church. We've seen Avery Church make a lot of plays throughout the year.
Goalposts aren't down yet. It's one of the weird things we got going on here playing inside of a dome. Overall, though, I don't think the dome has really affected anything else in this game besides these extra points.
I don't think so either. I think this is great. Really impressed with Wesley there when he was rolling out, the patience he had to find the receiver and make the throw.
Extra point is up a low one, but it does clear the crossbar.
You know, these refs probably love this, right? They don't have to go running after footballs afterwards. You know, just hit the net, comes right back down to you. Look at the patience he has, right? His hips are upfield. He's waiting for it, sets his feet, puts it right on the money for a touchdown. That's beautiful.
So Crandall with a touchdown catch, Hunter with a touchdown catch, and then for 17 goes Edward Davies, sat down beautifully right on that 2-yard line. Would have had a first down regardless, but plows forward into the end zone. He's 6'3", 170 as well.
Yeah, the size this North has. You know, you go through this roster really quick. What's the 6'5", 6'1", 6'6", 6'2", 6'6", 6'3", 6'3", 6'2", 6'5", 6'3", 6'5", 6'5", 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", like. And I probably missed a couple there. Like, this roster's, there's some big boys up there in the North. Must be in your water up there.
Something about, well, I guess we got a little more than North Saskatchewan. Athabasca River for some of them. Kickoff taken by Oboe. Good return, sheds a tackle.
There we go.
He's going outside the 40. To the 47. Oboe crossed up a ref on that one. I don't know if you've seen that on the near sideline.
Good job by Oboe by getting good field position. I mean, there's 3 guys right there. Makes one miss, makes another miss, breaks another tackle.
Just strong running, didn't stop the feet.
Yeah, good job of Aaron Oboe.
Good field position here for Team South. A lot of work to do. Now down by 21. Declan Lith, quick look out to the right, has a man, caught at the 50. Pick up a 4 on first down. They keep looking towards Marcus Williams.
Yeah, and the North is still bringing pressure. No safety over the middle, man-to-man. they're basically saying like, hey, beat us. Which, rightfully so. The South is kind of struggling on offense a little bit right now.
North is going to halfback blitz here. South will go to the outside. There's some running room here for Bryce Hansen down to the 40. And Derek, like you just mentioned, that was kind of what you were talking about. A blitz beater on that one for Team South and a big pickup.
Yeah, they called the right play at the right time. They hit him with a swing pass right when they're trying to blitz the halfback. There's no one out there. Look at that block right there. That's Jamal Adams there from JCS, Joan Cardinal. That's what the South needed. They need a couple more of those, and we're cooking.
To the 40. Lith over the middle, reeled in, and somehow able to hold on to the football was Jacob Conaboy. He's listed as a running back. Didn't look like it there. My goodness, what a catch.
Yeah, he held on to the ball. Good job.
A little bit of one of those worrying tackles. Everyone is up and okay after that one.
Yeah, you see the Declan Lith there, right? He's standing in the pocket. He's patient. He's nice and calm. His feet are set, and he made a good throw.
Handoff. Running room up the middle for Bryce Hansen. Gets to the 20, inside the 20. I think we got a pickup of about 6 here on first down. Team South moving the football. Best drive of the game.
That's just a straight handoff. You know, we got number 92, Ewan Anika from Strathcona, and Giuseppe from Notre Dame. They're going at it.
They'll fake the handoff, looking towards Williams. It came out a bit low out of the hands of Lith. That'll set up a 3rd and 3. They called that first down run a gain of 7. And we'll see if Team South elects to go for it. I do think I see a tee being brought out.
So those two kids, they've been having a wrestling match here the whole series. They're getting pancaked and flipping each other over, so. A little competitive side is coming out of the kids now. It's the second half, right?
I love watching the kicking net coming down. I don't know what it is about it. They'll bring it down here. It'll be a 25-yard attempt. Looks like it's Ryan Czerzinski out to kick from the Holy Trinity Knights. Team South looking to break the goose egg from 25. It is up, and they don't get any better than that. You know, those drop-down nets give us a real good look at where those kicks are going.
Man.
That split the middle exactly.
And not only that, look how high this kick is. It's not even on the screen when it hits the net. I mean, he's making that from 45 easy.
Yeah. That's a perfect kick. I watched this video yesterday of a pretzel cutting competition in Germany where they had to like split it in half exactly. And I think that is exactly what Czerzinski did there. He would have won the pretzel cutting competition if kicking a football was cutting a pretzel. It's probably one of the worst references I'll ever make on air, but.
Hey, whatever works. I like it. There you go.
It's 10:30, I think, in the morning probably now, and I'm thinking about pretzels, Derek.
Oh, it's not even 10:30 yet.
Ay. Gonna have something to say about that later. Be thinking about it on the ride home.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to eat a pretzel on the ride home.
Here's Wesley Neitz to the air. Team North looking for the response. They're going deep for Crandall, just out of reach.
Oh, just missed him. Man, just missed him. Great ball by the quarterback. I don't know if that was a blown coverage or safety didn't get over fast enough, but sometimes as a quarterback you get a little too excited, right? You're like, oh my gosh. Just overthrew him just a little bit. Sure he would like to drop that one in the bucket. We have quads in the field.
Neitz pressured, flushed out of the pocket, going down the sideline, getting a hand on it was Davies, not quite able to reel it in. Good coverage there by Team South.
It's actually a really good job by Davies to make something happen. He saw the quarterback roll to him, so scramble drill, right? He's just running a little hook route. He just turns it to the sidelines, then turns it up. Oh, Ashton Power from Holy Trinity did a great job recovering. A lot of guys get lost in those situations. He was right on top of it.
Made it a tough play.
Yeah, that was a good play by both sides of the ball.
So Team South going to get the football back here.
That's all I can see, just good football. You know, I think that's what we got. Regardless of the score today, we're watching good football. Yeah, some kids are making mistakes, but they're also making plays.
Team North had too many guys on the field. You know, all that doesn't mean the intensity is going to get ratcheted down by the sideline.
I think they're going to take a 5-yard penalty here. Kind of reset, make sure they have everyone on the field that they need to, and a little time count violation. You know, coaching-wise, sometimes, you know, teams turn around, they'll blow a timeout, and they'll waste a timeout. So sometimes it's the best thing is just take that 5-yard penalty, reset, keep your timeout, then just go kick the ball.
Everything is organized for Team North now. I wonder if Team South might send some pressure at some point, down by 18.
Yeah, looks like it.
Bunch of guys on the line of scrimmage here.
Yep, there they go.
Kick gets off clean. A good boot off the foot of Thompson. Will bounce down to the Team South 30. Obo waits, picks it up. There should be a no yards. There is. Obo gets to just outside the 40. Return might be greater than what the flag would be anyways here.
Yeah, he's got to stop letting the ball bounce in front of you. He had tons of room to get underneath that football. I know that he's the type of guy that likes to get that open space and get going and stuff, but catch that ball in the air and then get going.
No yards. North number 88. 5-yard penalty.
Every
First down.
every high school coach that's watching this right now is probably saying the same thing. Just catch it in the air.
And Team South, their offense has been moving.
Yeah, they got something cooking here. They just got to start getting touchdowns.
21-3. Still time left in this game. Lith to the post. It is caught. Makes a man miss. This is McCulloch down inside the 30.
Yeah, now you're starting to throw footballs to your teammates here. Corner route. The halfback drops back into cover 3. And quarterback throws it to the sidelines so the receiver can go get it. That was a great job. Break a tackle, go get some more yards.
To the 28.
There's another
quick
one.
Look to the left and just out of the reach of Nicholas Mason. Trying to hit him on the quick slant route there.
Yeah, I just threw a little too far ahead. Mason had to reroute his slant route.
That one feels like one of those that might not be an accuracy issue as much as it's a timing issue.
That's 100% timing issue right there. You know, it could be the slant route, it could be the quarterback, it could be, you know, a lot of different things. That's 100% a timing route issue there.
Lith to the air on 2nd and 10, taken down from behind. Jace Zidar once again, he's got a couple fumble recoveries and now a second sack in this game as well.
Yeah, he didn't have much time there.
Well, last kick was from 25 for Trzynski. Hit the upper part of the net. We said it would have been good from about 45.
All right, well, let's see.
I guess we could get to test it here. We're going to get a kick from 46. Team South looking to make it a 2-score game.
41.
41. My math class started at like 11 a.m.
That's okay. We'll see if we're right.
So Trzynski from 41. Kick
Holds
is
good.
up. Tons of leg, but it's going to go just left. There will be a chance to return it here for Team North. This is Brian Robinson, the defensive back from Lindsay Thurber, taken down inside the 20. Looks like we got a flag on the return as well.
It looks like number 65, Giuseppe, was all the way downfield making that tackle from Notre Dame. That's a great job by an old lineman to get downfield to make that tackle. Now, he got that 10 yards into the end zone, so he had another about 6 or 7 yards on that kick. So that's a 45,
yeah, at
almost
least
50-yard kicker.
So you know, it's one of the more impressive high school misses you'll see.
That was a very impressive kick.
Illegal block, number 42. Half the distance to the goal line. First down.
Here we go.
Legal block. Not the worst case scenario here for Team South as the North takes the football at the 5.
Yeah, this is great. If they could stop them here and the North takes a safety to flip the field, now you're 21-5. Now the South can score. Now they're right back in the game.
Now I love when we get to see the kickers in these games. Seeing that Trzynski obviously has a post-secondary leg. They'll fake the handoff. It'll be a designed quarterback run here for Neitz to the 15. Might be enough for a first down. If not, he's only short by an inch or two.
You can see the tailback talking to him after. I think the tailback forgot what it was. See that? He's like, oh, I'm just going to take off and run myself. Number 8 looks kind of a little confused there. He doesn't really know what's going on. So I think that was just kind of, and you know what, they're Belrose kids, right? So I think it was kind of a little confusion there between the two. He knows the offense. I think it was just kind of just a one-off.
They did mark him just short, so Neitz is going to plow ahead for a first down. Actually got about 4 yards, maybe 5 on that quarterback sneak out to the 20. Good push by Neitz.
Probably 1 or 2 more plays here before the quarter ends. I've seen some crazy things happen in high school football, so, I mean, this game is far from over.
Team North has already gotten their backs off the goal line. Quick pass out to the left. Won't work. They were looking for Zayden Ward from the Austin O'Brien Crusaders.
It'll be 2nd and 10, so they need to stop here. The South can really use it.
You're kind of in that point of the game where, you know, you need to stop, you need to drive, and then you're basically one play away, whether it be a return, a pick six, a long run. You know, you need to win one drive, maybe 2, have something crazy happen. Only 18 points. This is, at any level, 18 points, especially in Canadian football.
Especially in Canadian football. In high school, anything can happen.
Pass came out a little weird out of the hands of Neitz.
That might just be like a height issue. You know, he's 5'10", and he's got really, really big linemen. He just has to step up right here to that passing lane. See that right there, 77? If he just took a little hitch step forward into that passing lane, he would have completed that pass. And that just comes with an experience. Like, you know, he's a really, really, really good quarterback. And, you know, he's going to go to the next level. He's going to be taught that. Hitch step up into the passing lane, complete that pass. But here you go. Now they're going to get the ball back right at the beginning of the 4th. And, you know. Oh, here's the block pin. Here we go. Yeah, just get on it.
Team North wants to jump on it. Team South is going to hop on it at the 30.
You know, and that comes with practice, right? We probably didn't go over that scenario with 10 hours of practice, right? Just jump on the ball, take the ball, and get going. Sometimes guys are playing special. In these games, there's guys out there playing special teams that don't usually play special teams in high school. So they're kind of like, what do I do? What do I do? Well, let's just jump on the football and go score, right?
Team South just kind of sticking around in this game. 21-3 from Shouldice Athletic Park in the 2025 Alberta Bowl.
Yo, check the rhythm, feel the vibe, beats dropping hard, making heads collide, bass thumping loud, shaking up the street. Every step I take, moving to the beat, lightning fast, I'm breaking it down, feeling the pulse in every sound, never miss a step, always on the move. The beat's my partner, we groove as 1, 2. I close my eyes and let the music flow in this crazy world. It's the only thing I know. The rhythm.
This is the Senior Bowl from the Shouldice Athletic Park. Just did 5 Alberta Bowl games, which feels like about a month ago. Lots of guys on the field were playing there. Lith, quick look out to the right, and he was intended for Nicholas Mason.
Yeah, that's another timing route thing right there. You're only playing pitch and catch with these guys for, you know, a couple days. It's not like throwing to your own guys, knowing where they're going to be and how fast they are, how fast they cut.
2nd and 10, big down here for Team South. Wonder if this could be 3-down territory. Lith tipped up into the air, and it'll fall incomplete. 3rd and 10 from the 30. We know they're in field goal range, but it looks like this time they're going to go for it.
Yeah, it's just a tough one. We're just trying to hit something nice and quick and then get some yards.
They need 10.
North still in man-to-man here. They're going to
Might
have
have
Marinovo.
a free play. They're going out down the left side. It's intercepted by Jack Ketty. Could be his 2nd of the game, but this one might be coming back on a flag. See if that was a free play.
They kept Aaron Obo on a go route. If he had the corner, if they had a corner route there, he would have been wide open. But that's just tough. It's 3rd and long, 21-3. Yeah, take a shot to the end zone.
Wait, offside. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
And it's a free play, so why not? So 3rd and 5. We haven't seen Gavin Weiss lately.
Devin Zhang in it running back right now.
He's a pretty good back too, so. There's
Another halfback blitz coming. They'll go to the out route, just out of the reach. They were looking for Jesse James Olsen from the Catholic Central Cougars. And Team North will take over from the 25.
That's a ball he's got to make. He's leaning back as he throws that, and then look where the ball goes, behind him. He's just got to stay balanced and hit that. He did it all year long with the Holy Trinity Knights, winning the provincial championship at their level, at their tier. Tier 4 provincial championships. They probably could have even competed at Tier 5 this year. He's a good quarterback. I think he knows why the ball sailed on him.
From the 25, Team North start to put some icing on the cake here. They can get a good drive going here. Quick run up the middle, gain of 4 on 1st down.
Thomas Barrett, he stopped up by Bennett Tom. Gain is 4 on the play, he's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I'd just like to see both teams here finish off strong and not worry about the score. Just keep going. You can hear the South cheering the defensive chant. They're still in it.
Down the left side, contested ball. Falls incomplete.
That was a shot. Daniel Sikora from Crescent Heights. Just couldn't get his head around fast enough to see the ball right in front of him. Number 3 was in there too. That's Emery Stevenson from Cochrane. There's a lot of Cochrane kids here.
Deservingly so. Made a provincial championship.
Yeah.
Went up to Grand Prairie. Really good football team out of the South this year. So once again, Team South kind of just sticking around.
Yeah, sticking around, playing really tough defense. I mean, they just started off so slow right out of the gates. North jumped on them. Pump. 14-0 right out of the gates.
High punt from Thompson here, nearly going off the roof. There's a bit of pressure there as well, and they're just going to blow this one dead. So Derek, back in 1990, Team South started off the Senior Bowl with a 19-16 win. In 91, they won 28-15. Those 2 games are the difference throughout all those years, because since then, and 2 games canceled due to COVID, since then these teams are exactly even. 15-15-1, but the South with those 2 wins right off the bat, up 17-15, and then the tie as well. That was in 2001. They tied 14-14, so a bit of Alberta Bowl history. Team North, if they can finish the win, they'll have a chance next year to even it up at 17 wins apiece. Quick run up the middle and right back to the line of scrimmage.
That is crazy.
So, you know, sometimes you see like a team start to take over through all those years, and you kind of look down, and there's some years where the South had won 4 straight, then the North takes one, South takes one, and it just kind of flip-flops. Really no run above, what, 4, it looks like from my quick glance. There's 4 in a row for Team South at one point.
I mean, the funny thing is, if you look at last year's score, the South was 32-2 over the North, and then if you look at today's game, kind of the same result from last year.
Deep shot, and defending that one was Jack Ketty coming over to help.
Yeah,
there is a flag down.
Looks like we're going to get a first down here for the South. Just trying to get the ball up to Jamal Adams. Really good receiver out of Joan Cardinal. I think we've said that a couple times here today. Yeah, he's not even looking. He's got hands all over him. He's pushing him to the ground. Now the ball's underthrown. That's the worst part of being a
defensive pass interference, number 4. 15-yard penalty, first down.
That's the worst part of being a DB is when those balls get underthrown. You're in a really good position. You're doing your job, and then that ball gets underthrown. The receiver's trying to come back, and you got hands on him, and you're gonna get called every time. Damian Bertrand from the Lindsay Thurber Raiders getting called for that one.
Ball just outside the 30. Feels like Team South might need a touchdown on this drive. Quick look over the middle. Lith kind of had to sidearm it there like a shortstop to try to work it around the linebacker who was pressuring.
Yeah, he's just throwing sidearm. He's trying to, you know, run that RPO, flip his hips, and come back to the other side.
That was Ethan Thompson from Bev Facey disrupting that play, D lineman actually. I've seen him on specials covering. We've seen him punting. He's 6'3", 215.
There we go.
Long pass to the outside. We do have a flag in the backfield. There was a little bit of pressure being brought on Lith, and I wonder if there was some contact in the backfield. Might get a look off the end cut here.
Yeah, but this is what Lith is good at, throwing these deep balls. Look at this ball. All the way down there, right in the breadbasket.
52 defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Penalty goes to Ashton Ramsbottom.
Yeah, roughing the passer. Austin Lowe, right off his fingers. You'd like to really see him. Bring that one in and score a touchdown.
Team South driving. They're going to go to the end zone into double coverage, and it was covered perfectly. Tough to see a number. They're a little far away, but that looked like Cole McCulloch from Parkland.
Yeah, it was. Caden McCullough there from the Holy Trinity Knights. That's. Oh yeah, they arm fighting. He's got his arm in there. The ref had a better wrangle about that. I bet he throws his flag. But Declan and Caden, they've been together all year long, so their timing is right on. They wouldn't be surprised if he goes right back to him. We got man-to-man with no safety.
To the out routes. They have a man trying to find some space is Austin Lowe. Ball is out, and who touched it out of bounds? Team North thinks they have it. They do.
Yeah, he's making a move to the outside. He's got the ball in the inside arm, and yeah. Hopefully we can see that one again.
Looks like that
was.
was
Look like his knee down, or
Ty Kohut punching it out.
Oh, we get it. Shout out to the replay guys. Yeah, he catches the ball. He's 2 guys on him. He's trying to make a play to get that first down. Watch this punch. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's out.
So Kohut punches it, and then a smart play there. James Morrison from the Sturgeon Spirits, recognizing the high school rules or the Canadian football rules. You don't have to possess the ball. You just got to touch it before it goes out of bounds.
Punch that ball out of bounds, get possession.
Good run here for Team North. They might look to settle on this run game a little bit as Heemstra from the St. Joseph Celtics goes for a first down.
Great punch out, though. That used to be Charles Peanut Tillman, right? The Tillman punch. see it a lot more in today's game. He was famous for the Chicago Bears by doing that, just punching that ball out.
Martin's in at quarterback for this fourth quarter. Martins has a completion. This is Marcus Crandall across the 45. Apologies, Darius Crandall. I was thinking about Marcus.
Yeah, Darius, that's that glance route they ran with him. Darius is moving up into the top 5 here. He's got probably about...
they had that 51-yarder earlier.
I think he's got about 85 yards. So we got Kevin...
Yeah. Kevin Wuthrich, who's coaching for the Wildcats right now.
Yeah, so out of Bev Facey in 2006. He's 5th on the list for all-time receiving yards in the Senior Bowl at 110 yards.
We got a trick play here. Crandall's going to throw, and it's picked off. Team South with the interception. Now on the return, Emery Stevenson from the Cochrane Cobras to the 38.
Emery Stevenson, we said his name a lot when the championship game up in Cochrane. Yeah, he rolls out, you just threw it right to him. Sometimes those receivers, they get out there, they're so happy they get to throw the ball, they just throw it. I think Crandall should have just took off and ran it. He had an opportunity to score here. He had lots of blockers. Oh, the diving tackle by Crandall stopped him.
Crandall did play second string quarterback for the Belrose Bulldogs this year.
That is true.
So it was actually in our notes before the game from the coaching staff that we might see that. I just didn't want to give it away.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot that we were talking about that before the game.
Lith, the handoff to Zhang, and that one's going nowhere. Team North, another stop just behind that line of scrimmage.
Well, with 5 minutes left in the game, I think it's time to start dropping back and throwing and getting the ball in the air a little bit. You do have one of the better quarterbacks around the South, so it'd be I think it's time to start letting her go.
Halfback blitz came early. Pressure got picked up, so a free play. They find Aaron Oboe over the middle, makes a man miss, cuts to the inside. Oboe, touchdown.
There's a flag on the field, but that's what we were talking about earlier. Get Aaron Oboe out in space and let him do his thing.
Believe this penalty is going to go against Nicholas Hill, as it looked like he stepped across the line of scrimmage.
Right offside. On the defense, penalty is declined. Touchdown's good.
Great job. They just ran a mesh concept. Oboe's running that over route. There's no one in the middle of the football field because they've been leaving the middle of the football field open, and you're not going to tackle this guy. I don't care that it's a all-star game or not, but one-on-one in the middle of the field, you can't tackle that kid.
We'll line it up for the extra point. Ira Hozak is out to kick it. Team South has 2 kickers this year, Hozak and Trzynski, so they're both getting some reps, and Hozak will put it right through.
So there's 4:50 on the clock right now. It's 21-10. I've seen some crazy things over the years. There was a couple years ago at senior football, Ernest Manning and Notre Dame were playing. Notre Dame was up 4 scores with 6 minutes left. And next thing you know, Ernest Manning has the ball. They're down 3 with 30 seconds left. This last year, the junior football, St. Francis was up. I think it was 28-3. Manning came back in the 4th quarter and ended up winning in overtime. The way that Canadian football is with the stoppage of the clock and high school kids making high school mistakes, anything can happen. So we might be in for a little barn burner here for the next 5 minutes.
Well, I was going to say before that last play, if they can get it back to 1 score, then you get the 3-minute timing rules. Well, they did it the very next play.
Yep.
A little bit early, only took 1. As Aaron Oboe walked it into the end zone. Made some nice moves there as well. Like you said, they're tough to take that guy down when he's in open space. He's been doing it for a while now for the Notre Dame Pride. We'll see what Team South has drawn up here.
Here comes the North. The North is moving up. They know they're going to kick it short.
Weird formation. They'll come out of it, kick to the left. Not a bad idea, and it's received by Ben Chandra, who looked like he had no issues with it. Good thing he's a wide receiver out there on the hands team.
Looked like the North was actually prepared for it. They all had all their guys right over that. They knew exactly what was coming. Now, the way that Tommy Knitter and Brett Wade have this South defense going, I mean, a stop and a score. Now we're 21-17.
And I believe that we haven't had a timeout yet.
Not both
in the
teams
second
have,
half.
Both teams have their timeouts. It's whistled in, so the clock is now at 4:40. Tons of time. Tons of time. Let's see what the North does here.
Martins is going to go to the air, looking to make things happen. They find Crandall.
And why not?
To the south 54. It is right at the first down marker. They will call it a first down.
Why not go to Crandall, right?
He's got to be coming up on 100 now.
Yeah, he's about, I think he's about 90, just shy of 95. But that's been their bread and butter all day. Running a little RPO glance route to Crandall, and I'm sure we're going to see one or two more times of it. Now we got one-on-one to the top of your screen there. Okay, we've got quads to the boundary, or sorry, to the field.
Going to go to the air again here.
He's looking at it.
They're going deep. It is reeled in. Beautiful catch for Zayden Ward.
That's a great job. Again, one-on-one, so he just runs a quick little skinny post. Quarterback puts it right in there, and he makes the adjustment and go get it. There's no safety over the middle of the field. Oh, great catch. Great catch.
Derek, this is how you can win football games. You know, this is kind of run game time. Usually that time that the old linemen love. They get to go out, block, but Team North staying aggressive here.
Yeah.
And, you know, one of those things where maybe it doesn't work, you might complain, but if it works, you're a genius.
That is a good point. You know, if it doesn't work, it's like, what are you doing? And it works, you're like, wow, that was a genius call.
Going to go to the air again. Another completion. Another one to Zayden Ward. Team North, completion. Trying to close down their 16th Senior Bowl win.
Yeah. 3-minute warning here. So now the clock is going to stop after every play.
Team North in scoring territory as well. They would put this one away with a touchdown. Field goal would keep it a 2-possession game. Team South needs a stop here on 2nd and 3.
I can see them going right back to Darius Crandall over the middle. Oh, here he comes in motion. So we got counter coming backside.
Not much on the run.
That's going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, looks like we got a 3rd and 1. We'll see what the decision is here for Team North. They've stayed aggressive. They've gone for it today. Looks like they will once again. 3rd and 1.
You know, if you're the North coaches, the South has troubles here since the last little drive or two moving the ball the whole entire field. So they're going to go for it. If they don't get it, now the South's got to go the whole entire field, which, you know, as this game has been going, that's an advantage.
Be about 95, just short of 95 yards of the end zone here, even if Team South does get the stop. North takes a timeout with 2:31 to go.
Looks like the coaches there, they're talking about it right now, what they want to do. I don't think they've decided what they want to do yet. Quarterback's going over there. Coaches are all in a little bit of a huddle.
What would you do here, Derek? My thinking is pretty much what you were saying. You go for it, you get it, could be ball game. At least you get to run, you know, close to another minute off the clock or force Team South to use their timeouts. You kick a field goal here, weird things can happen on special teams. You get a block, a return.
Yeah, I think I go for it. I think they just put out Wesley Neitz. They put out Wesley Neitz there. I think he's gonna take the quarterback keep here. Again, the South hasn't really moved the ball all game long. They got some rhythm here going now, but they still got to go 90 yards to score, and there's 2.5 minutes. Game like this, I go for it.
I'm always a fan of going for it.
Yeah, well, you know, like I said, you look at the history here, like the North and the South, there is a little kind of pride on the line here with the North and South and a little bit of competition between the coaches. So, yeah, here we go. He's going to go under center. He's probably going to go forward and see what he can do.
They need, I'll say, about 1.5. Neitz under center. Flag on the snap.
Procedure.
And is this one coming back? This could change things here for Team North.
Yeah, if we get a replay there, you can see I don't know if it was a lineman or whatnot off to the left side of your screen.
I'm not sure they have enough for the first down here anyways.
Lots of movement.
Right here,
see
that
this?
ball is
See that lineman right there, number 12? Yeah, they're going to call that movement.
Great offside. Defensive
it's an offside on the defense.
First down.
Oh, that is just a killer.
5-yard penalty, give the North the ball first and 10.
Yeah, not sure if they had enough for that first down.
like it.
Won't matter on the offside. That was closer to a full 2.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking for the South.
Still time left in this game, but it is desperation time. Team South needs to make a play down by 11. Team North looking to slam the door on a comeback.
Yeah, he's got Crandall in the back of the end zone. He's going to run.
Sliding down early was Jace Martins. Took a bit of contact after the slide as well. No flags on the plate.
Yeah, you can hear the parents screaming and yelling at the refs for that, but I mean, he's sliding, he's behind him, he's sliding, he's diving, trying to tackle him, and I know the rules, but that's just tough.
Always feel bad for defenders on those plays, and you know, I don't think there was any intent there to hit a quarterback late.
It was not malicious or
good
anything.
No call.
Yeah, it was a good no call.
So inside the 10, short pickup on that one. They'll pick up 1, maybe 2. Martins is back into the game at quarterback.
One-on-one on the backside.
And bit of a miscommunication there. We do have a flag on the play. Might have happened between Abu Metrek, who has his hands up.
Yeah, the 2 linemen were getting into it. We'll see at the top of your screen, I believe. Yeah, right there in the middle. He's holding them. Yeah, it's a little rough and afterwards. I think it's going to come back, actually. I think you can see the North bringing a field goal team on.
We had holding on the defense, number 56. That penalty is declined. Now 3rd down.
Yeah, good job for no retaliation, right? All-star game. It's, you know, the center got beat. He's holding them.
So we got a field goal attempt from just inside 20. We'll call it 17 for Santiago Norena, trying to make it a full 2-touchdown game. Kick is up and good. So successful drive for Team North. They're able to come away with 3 points. They kill almost 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's still 2-score game. So the only difference between that, you know, after the touchdown and now is there's 3 minutes off the clock. So South still has an opportunity here. They just got to score. They got to score fast.
Team South going to take the football from their own 35, so they'll be able to get this offense going right away. They need some big plays. They need them quick. Where do they look? We've seen one from Obo on that last drive, the touchdown scorer.
Well, the only thing now is I don't think the North is going to send to the pressure. They're going to see they got safeties back here now. They're going to have guys over the middle of the field, right? So the whole Aaron Obo over with the over route to the middle of the field, that might be taken away. Looks like they're still going to blitz a little bit. No, just 4-man pressure.
Pass underneath, and I think the Lith there might have seen the coverage and just thrown it into the feet of his receiver.
Yeah.
It was intended for Williams.
Yeah, I think so. They're dropping back into zone coverage now, so.
Bit of pressure there as well. 2nd and 10, no doubt we got 3 down territory here.
Now their safety's over top of the number 3, so they're going to bring an extra guy. They bring 5 now.
We do have a completion. It'll be short of the sticks. A gain of 6.
Looks like they're actually going to run a hook ladder there.
Well, we got a flag after the play as well. And based on the reaction from Team North's sideline, it looks like it'll be going against the offense.
Yeah, you can see the competition the kids have between the North and South. The way that the Edmonton, or I guess the North coaches, the North coaches were trying to calm those players down instead of getting a flag.
This one's going to go on Nicholas Mason here. Seen maybe a bit of a shove, or not really a kick, but some sort of push with the foot there. Had it blocked by another player, but a good look regardless.
Dead ball foul. We have intentional conduct. Red number 6. It's a 10-yard penalty. It's now 3rd down.
So that'll turn it from 3rd and 4 to 3rd and 14.
Yeah, I think that's just a little bit of frustration. Like we were talking about earlier with some of the routes that he was running, it's just a timing issue. It has nothing to do with him not getting the football. It was just more of they need more time together.
Team South needs the 45 to stay in this game. Lith pressured out of the pocket. He's going to run. Lith taken down. Anaka from the Strathcona Lords finishes the game for the Team North defense.
It looked like he had Austin Lowe coming across the middle, but he already had pulled the ball down, committed to run. He had lots of pressure on him. I think that's just I think that's been the difference of the game here. I think the North came out blitzing a lot, sending a lot of pressure, and the South just was not. It's not that they weren't prepared for it. I'm sure that they practiced that and did all that stuff. It was just, I think it was a little bit more than they expected, and they got.
So we've been seeing this game kind of flip-flop a little bit recently. Like you said earlier, Derek, 2024 Senior Bowl, 32-2 for Team South. 23, 30-13 for Team North. 22, we had a classic, 16-13. Nice move, and the sideline going crazy right now for Team North.
Well, let's see the excitement. Yeah, pulling both guys.
Jackson Sharp, listed as a safety from the Hunting Hills Lightning. Obviously, in short time, has become a team favorite here.
Oh, one more first down is going to end this game, so.
They'll stay on the ground, run up the middle.
Yeah, that's Thomas Barrett from the Notre Dame Cougars. Ian Rattan up there in Notre Dame Red Deer runs a really good program. They had a really fantastic year this year. Shout out to Ian.
So sorry, Derek, as I was saying, 2015 to 2018, there was a 4-game win streak for the South. Since then, a 2-game win streak for the North. In 19, the 2 years where the games were canceled, and then in 22, that OT game. So we're kind of seeing this game flip-flop quite a bit. North is going to bring the series to 17, 16-1. One more win next year, they'll have it all tied up. They're going for the end zone again. It's Crandall. Touchdown from 18 yards out. And he might have done just enough to broken into the top 5 receivers.
He might have.
We don't have official stats, but he'll be right around Kevin Wuthrich's 110.
Yeah. Well, wheel route. I don't think the South was prepared for that to be throwing with 20 seconds left in the game. But, a game like this, they're going to go for it.
All-time leader in receiving yards was from 2018. Jake Withrow from Bev Facey, 142. So still a bit of a ways from that.
I'm no math whiz, but I think he's going to tie Kevin here with 110 receiving yards. We'll find out in a week or whenever. Tim Eager here, president of Football Alberta, he's going to go through the stats and do it for everyone.
And see what makes him so successful, though. Not sure where he'll be playing yet next year, but a highly, highly recruited athlete.
Highly recruited.
You can see in a game like this why. He's kind of one of those receivers, Derek, where, you have your slot guys, you have your quick guys, your design play guys, your deep ball threats, and then you have your guys that can do it all.
Yeah, he's a kid that can do it all. I mean, he's backup quarterback there. He plays running back. He plays receiver. For Bell Rules, I'm pretty sure he probably played DB or safety. He's just the type of kid, when you have those kids in high school, you put him everywhere, and he is going to excel in every position. He's just one of those kids. He's just a phenomenal athlete. And it showed today. The All-Star game, going for over 110 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's a problem. And if I'm a university coach, that's the kid I'm looking at.
Team North sidelines having a lot of fun right now. Kick is off.
Yeah, it's going to go out of bounds.
And it will go out of bounds at about the 30, so a flag will be thrown.
Now, I know we've talked about, Aaron Obo and Dawson Hunter and Darius Crandall, and, there's some kids that, the names that we've said all day long, but I think any coach across the nation that's watching this football game would be happy to have any of these kids. Both rosters are just full with talent for the next level, and you know, whatever these kids, their journey is, if it's youth sport or if it's junior, you know, good luck to them. And I think they should be proud of how they played today, regardless of if they're north or south. And this is a pretty cool thing to do. And thanks for having me on to do this with you guys. I really appreciate it. And shout out to you guys. You do a really good job here all year long. And I hope to keep doing it with you guys.
It's been a really good football all year long, from our first game in August.
Yeah.
We did one between, oh my goodness, I'm blanking a little bit here.
Harry Hanley and Bev Facey.
It's been a good year the whole way through.
Yeah.
From late August, and now we got football through January 5th.
Oh, there's tons of college football coming in with the college football playoffs, the NFL playoffs. There's lots of football ahead of us still.
Lith going to go to the air once more. It is tipped and intercepted. Damian Bertram from the Lindsay Thurber Raiders looking for the return down to the 18-yard line with 9.5 seconds to go.
Yeah, those are the worst ones. Those are unlucky. But it's kind of just the way that North has gone. Everything's gone their way today. You know, Austin Lowe is a great receiver. You don't see him drop too many passes like that. Ball's a little high. He's a little tough. Those slant routes, when you throw that slant route, it's a little high. It's really tough to bring in. It's probably one of the hardest catches those receivers have, coming across the middle. Not sure if a linebacker's going to take off their head or put their shoulder in the middle of their chest.
Team North has victory formation here if they want it. And sometimes in these games, you don't necessarily ever go into that victory formation. Team North will here. They are one knee away.
The only disadvantage of Canadian football is you got to do it twice. So they're going to go for another knee just because the clock stops. Yeah, the boys are giving themselves high fives. They should. Good job to the North.
Really good turnout today. Team North will win 31-10. Looks like a team united out there, maybe more than I've seen in the Senior Bowl before. So, you know, as I was saying, Derek, it's been so much good football this year. It was late August. It was Harry Ainley and Raymond in a preseason game that we did, and went all the way through the Alberta Bowl. And now here to the Senior Bowl. We've seen a lot of these players throughout the season play for their high schools, and I feel like this year there was just so much talent all across Alberta, and this is a really, really strong football program from the North and the South. You replay this game again, and it could easily go a different way. There's so much talented athletes out there right now. A lot of them here, a lot of them didn't even make these teams.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, just hearing the stuff in the South, because I'm down here, they had, you know, 200, 250 kids try out for the team.
Wow.
But you're right. I think if these guys play again, it might not go the same way, or it might be a closer game, or, you know, whichever reason. So, again, like you said, that was a great football game. It was a great opportunity for these kids, and that's the most important thing, is getting these kids exposure.
Lots of talent, like we've talked about. Is there anyone that surprised you today? Anyone that kind of popped off the charts that maybe you weren't thinking coming in? I know for myself, talking about a kicker that was going to be good from 48, that's enough for me.
Well, Brian Robinson was all over the field today. You know, you're looking down here, there's a couple guys here, like Ethan Thompson had a really good game.
Seen
That's
some
really
guy
good.
like Ethan Thompson, Canadian football has got three sides of the ball, offense, defense, special teams. Thompson making an impact on specials. And I believe he had a sack as well in this game on defense. He was, like you said, all over the field today.
I'm looking through the roster. I'm trying not to be biased, you know, being from Calgary and everything. I'm trying to not be biased, but, you know, I was really impressed with Marcus Williams today. I know I was impressed with him all year long with Crescent Heights. You know, I thought he did a really good job for the South. You know, looking up at the North, you know, Ty Cohart had a great game. You know, both quarterbacks played really well. Obviously, Darius Crandall is probably going to win the player for the North.
Be sure to stick around. Present the Arnold Anger Cup.
You know, I think the real name, the Holy Rosary Raider, Jace Zadar, he had a really good game as well.
Yeah, he did.
We said his name a lot.
Yeah, 2 fumble recoveries, 2 sacks, some pressures on top of that. Get a look at what they were playing for today.
Yeah, I'm a big Avery Church guy. You know, I don't think he really, you know, brought the best today, but, you know, he was filling gaps. He was making plays out there the best he could. Austin Lowe, I know he dropped that last pass, but, you know, he did a pretty good job. Those Cochrane Cobras, I think all those kids played really well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, seen Emery Stevenson with an interception as well. And we will throw it to the PA announcer for our post-game celebration, our most valuable players, as well as the presentation of the Arnold Anger Cup. James Carr will take the Lineman of the Game award from the Pregame Blues. 6'5", 325. Big guy, had a great game. Joseph Abu-Metrek, we've had a lot of conversation about him today. A few past bat downs, good to hear they're doing defensive and offensive players of the game for both sides. Joseph Abu-Metrek from the WH Croxford Cavaliers. And Brody Bursey, the linebacker from the Parkland Panthers. Good showing for Parkland today. They were all over the football on that defensive side.
The offensive player of the game
Marcus Williams, tons of targets today from the Crescent Heights Cowboys, taking the offensive player of the game for Team South.
And the offensive player of the game from Melrose High School in St. Albert,
And probably no surprise there. If you had to make a prediction coming in, you might have went the route of Darius Crandall, son of former CFL quarterback Marcus Crandall from the Belrose Bulldogs. Had an excellent game today. We're thinking around 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Team North, 2025 Senior Bowl champions here at Shouldice Athletic Park. Derek, they moved this game indoors a couple of years ago. Last year was the first game, actually, so this was the second indoors event here down in Calgary. Another strong event hosted by Football Alberta. Team North getting the better of Team South on this one, bringing the series to 17, 16-1, still in favor of Team South. Looks like Team North had a lot of fun today. You know, we talked throughout the game about recruiting and these players getting some final chances, but I think what sticks out to me today is the amount of fun we've seen these guys having on the field.
Oh, absolutely. I think both teams had a lot of fun. You got to remember they're all kids, and then, you know, I know the competitive spirit comes out in both of them and the coaches and everything, but this is a great thing for football and high school and the province. You know, Football Alberta did a great job putting this thing together. And, yeah, you can see, look at the North going down there by the scoreboard right now to get a nice little picture, little bragging rights for next year, right? You know, you kind of feel for the South a little bit because, you know, whatever team wins, whatever team loses, you know, you're happy for one team, you feel bad for the other team. But, you know, bright futures in both these both teams with all these kids. Good luck to them. And yeah, I guess I can't wait for next year.
And like you said, it's a bit of a learning experience as well. And in these type of games, it's always so good for these players to come and play with so much talent on the field. You know, sometimes at the high school level, for as much talent as there is, sometimes these receivers aren't always lined up against the best defensive backs, or the best defensive backs aren't necessarily covering the best receivers. In an all-star game like today, this isn't, you know, the fun, the talent, whatever, but it's also still about development in a game like this, learning a new system as well.
Absolutely, and I'm sure that's what happened with those 10 hours of practice. They did a lot of development, a lot of individual skills, you know, trying to perfect them, you know, their skill a little bit better or whatever they were doing. But it's really hard to come together and play a game like this at this age level. And like we said, like even special teams. A lot of these kids, like your best players, don't actually play, you know, special teams, or they're rally returners, or they're out there with their you know, gunners. They're not actually in the box on special teams or on kickoff return. So yeah, it could be a little bit, it can go either way, right? We could say that every year. Like last year, I'm probably sure we were, you know, overconfident with the South and saying the same things for the North, right? So just one of those things.
The 2025 Senior Bowl, Team North wins 31-10 from Connor Toff and Derek Brockenier and the whole crew here at IC Live. Have a great Sunday, everybody.
Yo, check the rhythm, feel the vibe, beats dropping hard, making heads collide, bass thumping loud, shaking up the street. Every step I take, moving to the beat, lightning fast, I'm breaking it down, feeling the pulse in every sound, never miss a step, always on the move. The beat's my partner, we groove as 1, 2.
Close my eyes and let